Hello and welcome to Season 25 of the Ultimate Hunger Games Simulator. I'm here with Cullen, Corey, and Austin. But today, we are not competing, except for Austin. He has Voldemort from last round. But aside from Voldemort, we have 47 of your fan suggestions competing in today's round. So let's get through all of them. Let me pull up the massive list of characters. So obviously we got Voldemort from Austin. We have the Dart Monkey suggested by Pineapple. Broly and Heihachi suggested by Pedro Rojo. Dennis Nedry suggested by Bricky. Willow Park suggested by Yellow Kiddo. Poland Ball suggested by Lukey6828. Mac Tonight suggested by River. Ben Swallow suggested by Akko Panics. A Sea Bear suggested by Monstrous Pegasister. Smokey the Bear suggested by Ananips. Wigglytuff suggested by Zuki. Romeo and Juliet suggested by Mike is Here. Nemesis suggested by Radfarius. Girlfriend suggested by Jag. Manny Heffley suggested by the new Mr. Mouse, and MC Horse suggested by the new Mr. Mouse. Null suggested by Blood Collector. Blue Beetle suggested by Buos. Plantera suggested by Dishius Globe. Sophie Hatter suggested by Jordy2006. Flame Dramon and Tommy Oliver suggested by Darmith. Jesse suggested by Lumberguy2. Tigress suggested by Hannah. Piku Muku suggested by Muddy123. The Dreaded Frozen Lake suggested by Red. Conehead Zombie and Drybones suggested by Zombie Pro Bro. Johnny Knoxville suggested by Dominic. Derpy Hoof suggested by Sam I Am. A Single Grain of Rice suggested by Salty. Ember and Wade suggested by Blue Tongues James. Freddy Freaker suggested by Greg. Jean Meh suggested by Lucy. Tumblr suggested by DJ Balloons. Battlecat and Lactose Resistance suggested by Ectocat. Agile Dreamer suggested by Agile Dreamer. Big Jet suggested by Colin. Hao Asukura suggested by Kaijin Zero. Bats Maru suggested by Host23. Griffith suggested by Person. Cool Kid suggested by Just Call Me Blood. Sidon suggested by Ted Strange. And finally, Mr. Bean suggested by Fat Pigs. Wow, that was a lot to read through. Anyways, may the games begin. Off the bat, people are running as always. Brody has a bomb. Blue Beetle scares away Tommy Oliver. Null has explosives. Who's gonna be the first death? Conehead Zombie and Jean fight for a bag. Conehead runs away. A Single Grain of Rice throws a knife into Tumblr's head. Rest in peace, Tumblr. The first death.
You will not be missed.
Sidon kills Griffith with a sickle.
Good.
You know, Corey did not approve of Griffith.
I don't think anyone approves of Griffith.
That's true. Sophie scares away Flame Dramon away from the cornucopia. But I've never watched that, so I don't know what he did, but I know he did some bad shit.
He is
Girlfriend kills
I don't know
Flame
exactly,
Dramon as
but
he
I've
tries
just
to
heard
run.
So many
Wigglytuff.
horrible things.
Oh, okay. Wigglytuff begs for Null to kill her. He refuses, keeping Wigglytuff alive. I'm just imagining like Wigglytuff just going to this monster that is Null and just like, please kill me. No.
No.
Willow distracts Azrael and runs away. Drybones defeats Pukumuku but spares his life. Jean falls into a pit and dies.
Good.
Jesse dies of dysentery.
Should not have just Terry, man. I'm just
Ember
saying.
and Conehead decide to work together. Manny Heffley is tending to Sophie's wounds. Bats and Voldemort are working together. We got a squad here. Wade and Plantera are splitting up for resources. Mactide is camouflaging himself. Freddy Freaker injures himself. Mr. Bean sprains his ankle running away from a sea bear. You gotta draw a circle! Big Jet kills Ben Swallow while he is taking a nap. Poland Ball begs for Hall to kill him. He refuses, keeping Poland Ball alive. Johnny Knoxville chases Dennis Nedry. Lactose Resistance stalks Tommy Oliver. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tumbler, Griffith, Flame Dramon, Gene, Jesse, and Ben Swallow. A single grain of rice defends his fire from Dennis, Freddy Freaker, and Pukumuku. Null sees a fire but stays hidden. Tigress tries to treat her infection. Blue Beetle begs for Heihachi to kill him. He refuses, keeping Heihachi alive. Or keeping Blue Beetle alive. MC Horus defeats Wigglytuff in a fight but spares her life. Smokey the Bear tries to treat his infection. Bats defeats Manny in a fight but spares his life. Sidon cries himself to sleep. Frozen Lake also tries to sing himself to, or tries to, I can't words, tries to sing himself to sleep. Sophie cries herself to sleep. Pantera and Conehead Zombie are having a nice little chat. A sea bear is climbing a tree to rest. The Battle Cat is tending the Dry Bones' wounds. Mac tonight screams for help. Dart Monkey is awoken by nightmares. I need to like turn your... Oh shit, Smokey the Bear catches Wade off guard and kills him. And a single grain of rice injures himself. But yeah, I need to turn your fan down, dude.
Who?
You.
You.
It's not on.
Oh, someone... I hear someone's fan in the background.
It's probably Austin then.
Alright, awesome, turn your fan
Dude.
down. Anyways,
Mine's
Heihachi's
been
camp
off as
is...
well.
Raided by Poland, Wigglytuff, Freddy Freaker, and Bats. Mac tonight chases Mr. Bean. Johnny Knoxville strangles Romeo with a rope. You know, just a silly little prank. Tommy Oliver defeats Sophie Hatter in a fight, but spares her life. Willow Park runs away from the Battle Cat. Null and MC Horus are hunting for other tributes. Juliet begs for Conehead Zombie to kill her. He refuses, keeping Juliet alive. Pukumuku severely injures Dry Bones and puts him out of his misery. Dart Monkey questions his sanity. Cool Kid defeats Broly in a fight, but spares his life. He's just such a cool kid. Anyways, rest in peace, Wade, Romeo, and Dry Bones. You got a big squad here sleeping in shifts. Pukumuku forces Nemesis to kill Heihachi or Tommy. He decides to kill Heihachi. Dang, Pukumuku's a menace out here. He's making plays.
Yep.
Johnny Knoxville defeats Plantera in a fight, but spares his life. Dart Monkey questions his sanity again. Dart Monkey is not having a fun time.
Having a fun time.
Dennis screams for help. Ember destroys Cool Kid's stuff while he's asleep.
Yeah.
Broly and Poland Ball decide to choose for the night. Mac tonight cannot go to sleep. Agile drives himself to sleep. MC Horus sets off an explosive, killing Smokey the Bear, Tigress, and Sophie Hatter. Wigglytuff sleeps. Nothing's happening. Hunting, camouflage, getting firewood.
Is Voldemort still alive?
I think so. Sidon sprains his ankle running away from Plantera. The Frozen Lake questions his sanity. The guilt of all the people he's killed over the Hunger Games is finally getting to him. A single grain of rice, Freddy Freaker and Poland Ball get into a fight. A single grain of rice kills both of them.
Yeah.
Voldemort sleeps through the entire day. Dennis distracts Derpy and runs away. Juliet attacks Broly, but he manages to escape. Dart Monkey questions his sanity. This poor monkey.
He just wants to go back to popping balloons.
He just wants
man.
to go home.
If you You wanna go
Bean
home.
gets the high ground.
Monkey.
Cool Kid runs away from Nemesis. Manny Heffley distracts Lactose Resistance and runs away. Buku Muku sprains his ankle running away from Tommy. And Bots diverts the Sea Bear's attention and runs away. Alright, rest in peace, Heihachi, Smokey the Bear, Tigress, Sophie Hatter, Freddy Freaker, and the Poland Ball. Cool Kid begs for Blue Beetle to kill him. He refuses, keeping Cool Kid alive. Willow Park kills Dennis Nedry with his own weapon. A Sea Bear convinces Conehead Zombie to snuggle with him. Big Jet questions his sanity. Hollow defends his fire from Broly, Sidon, and Dart Monkey. Okay, Dart Monkey's doing something other than questioning his sanity. That's a good thing. He's making progress. Nemesis cooks, and Mac Knight gets a bomb. And so does Plantera. MC Horus sings himself to sleep. Wigglytuff's trap kills Puku Muku. His reign of terror has come to an end. It's literally just a Pokemon battle. The Frozen Lake and Null run into each other and decide to choose for the Knights. Lactose Resistance questions her sanity. Girlfriend cannot handle the circumstances and dies.
Damn.
A Sea Bear sets off an explosive, killing the Frozen Lake. Tommy Oliver sprains their ankle running away from MC Horus. Sidon stabs Derpy, while her back is turned. Manny tends to Plantera's wounds. Cool Kid attacks Johnny Knoxville, but he manages to escape. Mr. Bean and Broly split up to search for resources. Lactose Resistance sprains her ankle running away from Voldemort. Bats begs for Amber to kill him. She refuses, keeping Bats alive. Null overhears Blue Beetle talking to the Conehead Zombie. Oh shit, acidic rain pours down on the arena. Nemesis survives. Cool Kid injures Sidon and leaves him in the rain to die. MC Horus survives. Dart Monkey refuses Big Jet's shelter, killing him. Voldemort survives. Lactose Resistance survives. Howl survives. The Battle Cat trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. A single grain of rice injures Plantera and leaves him into the rain to die. Mac tonight trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Azrael Dreamer refuses Broly's shelter, killing him. Johnny survives. Tommy Oliver is unable to find shelter and dies. Conehead Zombie refuses Juliet's shelter, killing her. A Sea Bear survives. Manny trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Bats trips first into a puddle of acidic rain. Wigglytuff survives. Willow survives. Null survives. Mr. Bean shoves Ember into a pond of acidic rain, but is pulled in by Ember, killing them both. Blue Beetle is unable to find shelter and dies. That was a lot of people dead. 18 deaths that day. Rest in peace, Dennis Nedry, Puku Muku, Girlfriend, The Frozen Lake, Derpy Hooves, Sidon, Big Jet, The Battle Cat, Plantera, Mac Tonight, Broly, Tommy Oliver, Juliet, Manny Heffley, Bats Maru, Mr. Bean, Ember, and Blue Beetle. Let's see who's left. Austin still has Voldemort. I swear to God if he wins this. But for the fans, we still have Dart Monkey, Willow, Sea Bear, Wigglytuff, Nemesis, Horus, Null, Conehead, Johnny, Rice, Lactose Resistance, Azrael, Hall, and the Cool Kid.
I believe in the dream.
Willow is awoken by nightmares. Dart Monkey questions his sanity!
He's just questioning everything, man.
This poor fucking Dart Monkey.
This MF found out that he is nothing but a dart monkey in this gosh darn game.
Nemesis destroys Voldemort's stuff while he is asleep. Tell him ghost stories. Null sets off an explosive, killing a single grain of rice. Dang, that entire explosive, you can only get one grain. Cool Kid accidentally steps on a landmine. Rest in peace, Cool Kid. The cornucopia is replenished. Null stabs Dart Monkey in the back with a trident. Well, at least he doesn't have to question his sanity anymore. But Agile Dreamer and Wigglytuff both don't go. Willow, Hall, MC Horus, and Voldemort track down and kill Nemesis. Sea Bear doesn't go. Johnny doesn't go. Conehead Zombie bashes Lactose Resistance head in with a mace. Voldemort distracts Hall and runs away. MC Horus tends to a Sea Bear's wounds. Wigglytuff has a bomb. Null kills Conehead Zombie as he tries to run. Rest in peace, a single grain of rice. Cool Kid, Dart Monkey, Nemesis, Lactose Resistance, and Conehead Zombie. Hall and Wigglytuff are telling stories about themselves to each other. A Sea Bear cooks, and Voldemort gets water. These guys are all telling ghost stories. MC Horus has a hatchet. Voldemort defeats Johnny in a fight, but spares his life. No one died that day. Wigglytuff destroys MC Horus' supplies. Azrael Dreamer dies of dysentery. Hall ambushes Null and kills him. Voldemort sprains an ankle running away from Willow. MC Horus attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Hall falls into a frozen lake and drowns. The frozen lake may be dead, but he can still get kills. 4 cannon shots can be heard. Azrael, Null, MC Horus, and Hall. Voldemort is still in this, but we still have Willow Park, a Sea Bear, Wigglytuff, Johnny Knoxville to try and win it out. Is that like final 6? No, final 5. I swear if Austin wins this.
I believe in the dream.
Johnny, Wigglytuff, Voldemort, and Sea Bear tell ghost stories to lighten the mood, and Willow tends to her wounds. Willow kills Johnny as he tries to run. Voldemort is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Wigglytuff tries to sleep, and the Sea Bear makes a wooden spear. Rest in peace, Johnny Knoxville. Wigglytuff receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Voldemort thinks about home. A Sea Bear quietly hums. Willow starts a fire. Voldemort scares Wigglytuff off. A Sea Bear overpowers Willow, killing her. Rest in peace, Willow. Final 3, and Austin's one of them.
Where?
Wigglytuff lets a Sea Bear into her shelter. Voldemort receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
Oh no.
Wigglytuff sets off an explosive, killing Voldemort! A Sea Bear dies of hypothermia! The winner is Wigglytuff!
No way!
Almost, but not enough. Wigglytuff wins the thing. I don't know words.
Who's the mid Pokemon now, Corey?
They are indeed still mid,
Suki
yes.
has won it with their champion of Wigglytuff, the winner of
Man.
Hunger Games Season 25.
I think that's the furthest any has gone.
No, I know returning champion has made Final 2 before. I'm like 99% sure. I think I'll be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe 90% sure.
That would have been so fucking funny.
Top 3. Listen, they had to stay to the end to be the threat. They had to be the villain of this game. But yeah, congratulations, Zuki, for winning with Wigglytuff. And thank you for everyone else who has suggested characters to participate in today's game. Who was the top killer? Because Wigglytuff had like 2. MC Horus and Grain of Rice tied with 4 kills. And then Willow and Null got 3, and then we got a bunch of 2s and 1s. Alright, well that was Hunger Games Season 25. For Hunger Games 26, we'll be back to normal with a combination of our characters and probably fan characters. I mean, we have to have the fan champion return, so yeah, we'll probably do normal fan suggestions next round. Either we'll have 3 of us and 12 fan characters, or we'll try and get Dan to actually participate and do 8 per team, including fans. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening.
Dan has to socialize.
Yeah, we have to like force Dan out of his cave. by camp I mean job, which you know, I understand. You know, you kind of have a job. You need money to like pay for like a house, food. You know, I can't blame him too much, but hopefully we'll be able to get him on.
Skill issues.
True. Says the man who didn't clutch the 1v47. He only was able to outlast 45 of them.
So true.
You only managed to defeat 45 people in a 1v47. Kinda cringe. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.